Well, g'day guys. Today's a very exciting day. A first for me. We've come out for the launch of the Pirelli Scorpion MX32 Mid Soft tyre. And who else to tell you about the technical side of it but the brand manager right here, Gary Crilly. Gary, welcome to MXTV, mate. It's been a long time.
It has, Brendan. It's been a very long time.
Now, mate, brand new tyre. Very excited about it. Tell us why Pirelli's changed the perfect, well, I loved the old MX32. Yeah. Tell us why they've changed it.
Look, the old MX32's been around a long time.
Yeah.
A long, long time. It's gone through its updates.
Yeah.
But it was time for a new tyre.
Yeah.
So everything we've learned out of MXGP
yeah.
is being put into this tyre.
Yeah.
So the front tyre, it's new casing, new tread pattern, like the centre block's gone out of the tread pattern.
Now that's something I'll just interrupt you there, guys. When they say no centre block, the actual centre of the tyre is bald almost, and it's got the two blocks on the side now, where we're used to having a block run right around the middle of it.
Yeah, it's there it's actually for straight line stability and braking.
Okay.
And the transition from upright into the corner, it actually gives more grip on the transition than the old tyre.
Now that's the front tyre. The rear tyre, you can notice the change dramatically from the old 32 to this one. To me, it almost looks like a little mini paddle, almost. Tell us a bit about that too.
Yes, you're right. It does look like a paddle, but it's far from it. Once again, brand new tyre. You pick up the old tyre to the new tyre, you can feel the difference in the weight of the tyre.
Yeah.
So structurally, it's a stronger casing.
And again, gone softer through the middle as well.
Yeah. We have what we call a cap. It's a layer that sits up between the casing and the tread.
Yep.
And it's softer. So what it allows is dampening in the middle of the tyre.
Yep.
It's more compliant over the rough area. Then as you move across, it firms up where you need the structural rigidity of the edge, the side of the tyre transferring onto the edge.
What about compound? Has compound changed with the tyre?
Yes, look, compounds, they always change.
Yeah.
It's a lot stronger compound, more chip resistant, but it's also got high level of grip.
Yeah, absolutely.
So where the old tyre struggled a little bit on the firmer base, this is it's quite good on that.
That's it. And this will alleviate a lot of the people out there will recognise this, where they get a little bit of knobby braking sometimes. This will alleviate a lot of that, won't it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
The earlier tyre, like once you put it on the hard pack, it didn't like it.
Yeah.
It was prone to chip and block cracking.
Yes.
Where this tyre, look, we've seen it being used for 2.5 hours in an enduro. It looks almost brand new.
I'm blown away. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Thank you for today, mate. It's been an awesome launch. It's something really different. We've got to ride different bikes, all the same tyre, but something different. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. Well, it was interesting to hear Gaz talk about the technical side of the tyre. Now, what is it that I felt with this tyre? Let me start off by saying I've been using Pirellis for good on 20 years now, so I know Pirellis very, very well, and I know how they react and how they work. I can give you what my evaluation of riding the few bikes that I rode today, and today we rode on mainly flat track, was quite smooth. There was one rut that was in there, just a small rut, and there was a couple of braking bumps, so it did give us a little bit of a test of how the tyre works. Now, what do you want to know about the tyre? I can tell you the front tyre first is very different to the original one. When braking, the front tyre seems to grab a lot more. You seem to get a little bit more braking power. Now, it might only be 1 or 2 metres difference, but that's a big difference when you're racing at every corner that you're coming to. I felt a couple of times, just with the bike, if it knifed when I let go, the bike come back up and it was at ease. So it was very, very solid, the front tyre coming into the corner. Now, we had the track watered after lunch, and the track is hard packed and very slippery. These tyres in the mud slipped around a little bit, but they get this little bit of a slide and then they stop, and that's what Pirellis do, they slide and stop. And that's when I get to the back wheel. The back wheel of this tyre is dramatically different to the old one as well, because it gets a bit of a slide, but then it'll drive, and it doesn't slide as much. So A lot of people that have ridden with Pirellis before have noticed that it might slide a little bit and get a bit uncomfortable with it, but it does hook up and go. And once you learn that, you really can ride those fast. With the new ones, it's just that little bit less that it's sliding, and then it's hooking up and going. The traction on these tyres is phenomenal. I've been out there in a little bit of sand, as well as hard pack here today, and the drive that you're getting out of these tyres is phenomenal. Now, we didn't see the wear on the tyres today because the track's, as I said, very smooth and easy, so I'm more interested in how long are they going to wear, because we had that problem with the hard pack where some of the knobs, especially with my son riding and sort of on the throttle as hard as he can, he was ripping a few knobs off. He'd come back and he'd have a couple of knobs ripped off. I'm excited to get him onto the same track and see how the tyre fares with that, but certainly with grip and the way that they perform, these tyres are a step above of what they were. Now, Pirelli were fantastic to start off with. This is only going to be better. So if you've got a chance to get out and try one, or better still, just buy a set and try them on your bike. You will not be disappointed whatsoever. These are very good tyres.